So in this video, I'm about to tell you 5 signs that God is with you. This will happen to you, all right? I don't know who watching this video, but maybe you know for a fact that God is with you, okay? You just want some confirmation on it, okay? I'm gonna do that for you, all right? Or maybe you watching this video and you wanna know, is God really with you? Like you think he is, and you don't know, you're unsure. I'm about to confirm it to you, all right? But if you stay tuned through this whole entire video, at the end, I got something very special for you. But don't forget to subscribe if what I'm about to tell you resonates with your soul and vibrates with your spirit, all right? Because I'm about to give you the real spiel, all right? I tell it like it is. I tell you the deep, hard, cold truth, all right? So, like I said, if this video don't resonate with you, you probably gonna click off. You probably ain't gonna watch me ever again, okay? But listen, I'm about to tell you 5 signs that God is with you. These things will happen to you, all right? First and foremost, folks, let me go ahead and tell you this before I tell you the 5 signs. A lot of people ain't with God, and God ain't with a lot of people. I'm telling you, he ain't, y'all, all right? It's a lot of people out here hooping and hollering and shouting God's name and doing all these antics and stuff like that. He ain't with them people most of the time. He ain't with them, all right? God is with a small, I don't know who, but I know chosen a few, okay? Many are called. Listen, this is what the word of God says. It says many, meaning a lot of people are called to walk with God and to do the works for God, but chosen is few. You know why he say chosen is few? Because a lot of people don't answer the phone. They don't answer the call. That's why it's as few as people that's really with God and inside the spirit of God as the letters in the word few. It's only 3 letters, all right? Chosen got what, 6 letters. You know what I'm saying? 5 letters, okay? It's only a small little portion of people that are really in and doing the will of God. Now, I ain't trying to say everybody, God don't love everybody. God give grace and mercy to everybody who want to come to him. Don't get me wrong. But I'm talking about the purposes. I'm talking about doing the real work. I'm talking about walking with God, and you know he with you. You see his hand every single day, all right? That's what I'm about to talk about right now in this video. So the first thing that will happen is, first of all, I just want to just explain this before I get into the signs. I'm sorry. Listen, but like when you walking with God, you are brought from the darkness into the light. Okay, if you know what that means, if you spiritual and you know what that means, you understand my drift. You are bought from the darkness into the light. Once upon a time, you could not see, but now you can see the truth to everything around you and all about yourself and other people. All right. Like I said, a lot of people try to act like God is with them, but you can tell by the fruits that they bear. You can tell by how they treat you. You can tell by how they behave. You can tell by their actions. You can tell by what they say. You feel me? You can tell by their attitude that God ain't with them. You can tell by somebody's attitude and the way they treat you that God is not with them. No matter what they tell you, they cannot get over the fact that their heart is not with God, because they can't even speak. What's in your heart, it got to come out your mouth. All right? So somebody can't treat you like the way God wants you to be treated if they don't have God in them. See what I'm saying? Let's get down into this. 5. I'm about to give you 5 signs that God is with you, man. Listen, first things first, when God is with you, everything will happen divinely, man. It's like you can't miss. You feel me? It's like you always, it's like you even question yourself sometimes, like, yo, wow, that is amazing. Like, it's like a movie. It's like you start to see your life like a movie, or like some type of fairy tale, you know, or like something out of a book or something, you know what I mean? Because you start to see God's hand in your life, and you know what I'm saying? It's everything happens divine. You be at the right place at the right time. You meet the right person that got the connection to this. You arrive at spots right on time. You know, you never miss what's about to happen, because it's like God orchestrating your and calculating your every move to make you end up where you need to be at the right time all the time. So that's the first sign that God is with you, if you start seeing the divine. You know what I mean? You start seeing like the pieces just fall in place, like boom, 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 boom. That's how you know God is with you. That's God. Only person that can do that is God. That's it. Okay, no human being can make your life happen divinely like that. All right. The second sign that God is with you is when you'll start to feel like natural highs. Okay, most people got to get a high off this and a high off that, and you know what I'm saying. Most people got to eat one of their favorite foods in order to feel fancy and stuff like that. You know, but if you got God with you, God will start giving you natural highs. You ever had natural highs where it's like you in a sense of ecstasy, like you in like ecstasy, like, you know what I mean? It's like the joy just comes over you, and it's like sometimes it gets like very exciting. Excuse me. Sometimes it gets like very exciting. Sometimes it's just really peaceful and bliss. And like I said, you get these natural highs to where you don't have to smoke nothing. You don't got to drink nothing. You don't got to take nothing. It's just like a natural high that you get because you know that God favors you, and just knowing and seeing him do his work through you and seeing what he doing for you, it'll put you in a state of mind to where you just so certain, you just so peaceful that everything is going to happen for you and for your own good because God loves you. He favors you. So that's another sign that God is with you. If you get natural highs, you get a natural high. All right. And that's why they have all these things out here and these vices that they're able to try to get you this high, because they want you to feel this fake euphoria that God is with you because you like putting stuff inside yourself from outside yourself, where the kingdom of God is inside yourself. Okay, just to clear that up. The next thing that will happen if God is with you is, this is the most, for some people, this is the most frightening. For some people, this is the most delightful escapade that they ever experienced on their journey. God will isolate you most of the time if he with you. And the reason why he isolates the chosen one is because when you isolate it, it cuts off all distractions. You know what I'm saying? God teaches you how to be more independent on him. Okay. Or I say codependent on him. All right. Versus being codependent on humans and people and relationships and situationships. Okay. God has taken you from the concept of I need somebody other than God to help me with my happiness. You know, he takes you away from that lifestyle. And so you end up, you know, isolated most of the time. It's just like most of the people in the Bible that God was with. You know what I mean? Most of the time we read stories in the Bible where they was like doing something by themselves. Like, you know, Jesus went to the wilderness, you know, and why was he in the wilderness and he left the disciples behind? Because that's just a sign. That's just the way God works. Okay. It's just like God don't want nobody around you when he with you, because he know you like different from everybody else. And half of the time, most of the time when you do try to get around people, they don't understand you. They just don't understand you. No matter how hard you try to get them to understand you, they can never get it because they not in the light. You feel me? They not Christ-like. You feel me? They don't understand why you say what you say. They don't understand why you move how you move, because God's not really with them the way he with you. Okay? And so God is a jealous God, y'all. And God will take you away from a lot of stuff that you once upon a time used to be around. He'll take you away from a lot of people that you once upon a time used to hang around, because again, if you want to do the work and the will of God, you got to be open to hear what he's talking about, what he's saying. So you have to cut off all chatter, people sometimes, all the voices, all distractions. And he wants you in a quiet space, aka a secret place, so he can minister to you so that you can do his will. You feel me? And that's really why God isolates the chosen one. Oh, this thing is falling. That's why he isolates the chosen one. You know what I mean? Last but not least, the fifth sign, well, we're on number 4. The fourth thing that God will do when he with you is you'll start to see miracles every day, man. You'll start to see miracles every day. Again, go back to that divine sight. You'll start to see things that only you can see. And you'll be like, good gracious, like, how did that happen? You know what I mean? It's it's just like, for me, I know it's just like the other day when I got back from the airport. I didn't have no cash. I did have some cash on me, but I only had like $9 on me, right? And I had lost 2 of my debit cards at the beach. I lost 2 of my debit cards at the beach that was in my pocket. Don't ask me why. But anyway, when I got back to get my car at the parking deck, I had to go pay, you know what I mean, at the exit, like you're supposed to. And it was like $84, or it was $90. Okay. So I didn't have my cards with me, but one card that I don't never have money on, right? I got this one card, I don't never really have no money on it. And then I had $9 in my pocket. So I'm just sitting there like, I'm still confident because I already know, like, hey, look, you're gonna have to either let me go for free, or either I'm gonna have to leave you my ID and come back with some money. So as the dude is just sitting there, you know, trying to get my, you know, trying to talk me through the process, I'm sitting here thinking like, let me look on that card that I don't never really have money on. Lo and behold, I looked on the card that I don't never have money on. It was $84 on it. $84.11 on it. And I'm like, good God Almighty. I'm like, where this come from? I ain't say nothing. I didn't question it. Then after that, I just thought like, dang, it's $90, ain't it, bro? He's like, yeah, it's 90. And so I looked at my billfold part where I keep my little money at. I had $9 in ones. I took that $9 out and added to the 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90. I had $90 just like that. And I paid them separate. I paid them with the cash, the $9, and I paid them with the $84 that was left on that card that I don't never have no money on. Now, I can't make that up, okay? But I'm just going to show you that's a miracle. So if you see like miracles every day, like weird stuff that you can't explain, that just happens for your own good and for you, and only you seen it, that's God with you. Because I'm going to tell you, most of the time, other people ain't going to be able to see the hand of God. They can't see it, y'all. I'm sorry. You feel me? You might see something in the air, and you might tell them to look. They might be like, what you looking at? They can't see it. Their eyes don't, they can't see it. Okay? God is invisible. And once you got God, you know what I'm saying? Once you got God, you know what I'm saying? You like become a part of the invisible. You get to see the invisible stuff, so to speak. I don't know. Just saying it for lack of terms. All right. Last but not least, when you got God with you, you will go from glory to glory. You know what I'm saying? Well, see, this whole topic just scared me just talking about it, y'all. I don't know if you know what God is like when you talking about God, but sometimes you could be tripping like, whoa. I'm just keeping it 100 with y'all. Make sure you subscribe, man, if you like these videos so far. But anyway, you just go from glory to glory, meaning you become more successful, more productive. You always winning. You always winning. You know what I'm saying? Like this year, 2024, you winning. You're going to be winning more than you was last year. Every time somebody come back into your life, you're going to be doing better. You're going to always be greater than yourself. You're going from glory to glory to glory. You never going down. If you're the chosen one by God, you never decreasing. You always capitalizing. You always maximizing. You know what I'm saying? You always getting stronger. You always getting more finesse. You know what I'm saying? You always got better skills than you did last year. You know what I'm saying? And this is because you got the Spirit of God in you. The only thing that can do that is the Spirit of God. No person can have that much self-motivation to keep it going like that year after year, day after day after day. That's the Spirit of God in you, because you never age. With the Spirit of God, you don't never age. You can look like you 25 years old and you 40 something. That's because the Spirit of God is in you. You understand? And I want to say this, but I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings and step on nobody's toes. When you got the Spirit of God in you, a lot of religious people won't like you either. You know what I mean? Key word, religious. All right? When you spiritual and got the Spirit, it's totally different from religion, y'all. Okay? I'm not going to go too deep into that, but you'll have a lot of people that claim God, right? They claim God. And you know God is love and love is God. Okay? But you'll have a lot of people that claim God, but they will hate you because you spiritual. And your perception is different. You feel me? Like your plan that God has for your life is different from his plan or her plan. And they mad at you because they don't got no plan. And they hate the fact that that God gave you a plan, and they still claiming God because they religious. They not chosen. Okay? Many are called and chosen are few. Are you chosen? Comment below and say, I'm chosen, big bro. You talking about me. All right? Comment below and don't be ashamed if you want to be chosen. Say, Trent, I want to be chosen. Just comment below and say, big bro, I want to be chosen. If you comment that below, I'll make another video about that, how to do that after. Okay? You subscribe to this channel. Also, y'all, I told you if you stay to the end, I got something very special for you. Now, a lot of people be want to know where I get my energy from, how I make all these videos, how do I keep up the consistency and stuff. Y'all listen. This is what I take every morning. I take these sea moss gummies. Okay? Sea moss. All right, get you some of this Bladderwick sea moss right here. It's gonna help you get a lot of energy. These are the gummies. I like gummies when it comes to supplements and vitamin type products and stuff like that. But I'm gonna put the link below if you want you some sea moss gummies. It's really healthy. It's gluten free. It ain't got no chemicals or nothing in it. It's just all natural stuff. Root extract. What is it? It got root extract in it. Bladderwick. Man, they got everything. The berry flavor is even natural. Boost your immune system, gives you a high level of energy. I think that's what it helps me with the most. Also, y'all, this book right here, I'm reading this book right here called Frequency. All right. If this your type of book, get it. Okay. If it's not your type of book, just save your energy. You don't need to comment on it. Okay. Frequency. Get this book. This book is for empaths, people that want to know more about their energy. This book is therapeutic, man. If you got traumas from your childhood and things that you think could be hindering you from childhood and stuff like that, chances are it is. But this book, this author, you know what I'm saying, Penny Pierce, she like help you with that. It's like she's a therapist, man. And the whole book is like a therapy reading. And it's also interesting too, because it teaches you about energy all around you, where not to go, what not to do, how to behave, stuff like that. And it's all about frequency. And like I said, if you want to do therapy on yourself and you're trying to heal yourself, read the book like I'm doing. I'm healing myself from things that happened in my past childhood life too, that I went through, that I seen, that it hurt me, but I didn't know that until I started noticing I get triggered when people do certain stuff to me. But I'm healing myself by reading books like this, The Frequency. So get this book, man. Get you some sea moss. And I got another secret book for you too. If you look below in the comment section, I also got this book called The Book of Wisdom. If you go inside that link, you're going to see many different books of wisdom that you can click in PDF files and stuff like that, man. I sat there and just read them all day sometimes, man. It's so interesting because it's our type of knowledge if you're a spiritual person, all right? So get you something from the Book of Wisdom. Click that link below, man. Again, make sure you subscribe. These are the 5 signs that God is with you. I could have did more. Comment below if you want me to do more signs, but these will happen to you. These things will happen to you. It's your big brother Trent, man. Give this video a thumbs up. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace and God bless.